Hi there, students. To cry for the moon, to ask for the moon, to promise the moon. So if somebody's crying for the moon, they're making a request that is unreasonable or just totally impractical, or it's very unlikely to happen. So you want your students to sit still and not move and not say a word for an hour. That's crying for the moon. They're kids, yeah? I'm not asking for the moon when I want a reasonable salary that I can live on. Very often this phrase, I'm not asking for the moon, I'm not asking for something unreasonable. It's not asking for the moon for you to give me a lift to the village, yeah? And then to promise the moon. Politicians spend their lives promising us the moon. They will promise us everything and things that are just impractical and unreasonable, and they're not going to happen. So the salesman promised me the moon as long as I would sign on the dotted line. Yeah? But I think if he really thought I was going to do it, he was crying for the moon. Yeah? Okay, so to cry for the moon, to ask for something that's just not reasonable. I don't know, is it asking for the moon that there should be peace in this country? Yeah, I don't want the moon. I just want a sandwich. Yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm not asking for the moon. I'm not asking for a 6-course meal, gourmet meal. Just a sandwich. Yeah, a sandwich is not crying for the moon, is it? Yeah. It's not crying for the moon asking you to listen to me for just a couple of minutes. Okay, so crying for the moon, yeah, very often in the negative. It's not asking for the moon, it's not unreasonable. Yeah, it's not asking for the moon that politicians should be role models for the rest of society. Well, it probably is, probably crying for the moon, but well, that's another matter. Okay, so if you cry for the moon, you ask for the moon, and then they promise you the moon. Yeah, I'm not asking for the moon. I'm just asking for a little bit of help so that I can finish this quickly. Yeah. So I'm not asking for something that you cannot possibly have, that's impossible for you to give. I'm not asking for the moon, just a small amount of budget to finish this project. Yeah. So I think if I'm dreaming of becoming a world famous footballer at my age, that's really crying for the moon, asking for the moon. Yeah. So asking for the moon, crying for the moon, asking for unreasonable things. Yeah, promising the moon, and here the moon. I can't give you the moon. Crying for the moon. Please give me the moon. Give me the moon. Give me the moon. Ah! No. Okay. Yeah, you can't have it because it's just not practical. Okay. And again, in the same idea, asking for the moon. Let's see, formality. To promise the moon, to ask for the moon. I think I'd probably give it a 4.5 in formality. Definitely in an informal conversation, definitely in a semi-formal conversation. I think probably as well in a semi-formal writing, but not above that. Okay, so yeah, you want the moon on a stick. Yeah, you're crying for the moon. The salesman promised the moon, but I think he's really asking for the moon if he thinks I'm going to sign this ridiculous contract. Yeah, it's not asking for the moon to get you to work 10 minutes overtime, is it? So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Ask for the moon, cry for the moon, promise the moon.